welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing skincare. So let me just, I know I'm wearing makeup right now, but I'm gonna be showing you clips of me washing my face, so you'll see me without makeup. This is what it looks like with makeup on though, so that's good. But first of all, happy Groundhog's Day. It's February 2nd. Today marks 4 years since I got hit by a car, so this is like my 4-year anniversary of escaping death. And when I say hit by a car, I don't mean 2 cars hitting each other. I mean the car hit little old me. But that can be a story time for another day if you care to hear it. Comment down below if you want me to do a story time on that, because otherwise I probably won't, since a lot of my cousins already know the story and that's pretty much who watches my videos. So welcome to Skincare Talk with Angela. I do use more products than I normally would throughout the rest of the year, but since it's winter, my skin is drier. I don't really have oily skin. I have pretty dry skin, so my skincare routine focuses a lot more on hydration, just like oils, and trying to maintain the elasticity of my youth. Okay, so let's get started. The first and very important part of my skincare routine is using my face halo to take my makeup off. So this is what I've been using for probably half a year or more. No, it's probably been almost a year at this point that I've had the face halo. You just wet it with warm water and you try not to tug at your skin too much, but if you leave it over your eyes 15 seconds, the makeup will loosen up and it should take everything off. After I've taken my makeup off with this, I just wash it with Dawn soap and then I put it off to the side to dry overnight, and you know, so like it doesn't smell mildewy, because if you leave things wet, they get like a mildew smell. The second product, this one is one I mentioned in my last skincare video. I still use it. It's called a cellulose sponge, and basically it's a stiff little sponge, and when you wet it, it gets soft. First I'll put the cleanser on my hand and then I'll like rub it around for 60 seconds because I feel like that's enough time for the product to get in your pores or whatever. And then I kind of wash it off with the sponge, and I just keep rinsing the sponge, and I make a lot less of a mess around the sink too, because if you're splashing water on your face, you're gonna get water all over the sink and that's no fun to clean up. So I recommend cellulose sponges. They're really cheap on Amazon. You can get like really big packs of them, but the one that I have is, what's it called? I think it's Equate brand. And the cleanser that I use every day is called Kale Plus Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Superfood Cleanser, and it looks like this. I use not a full pump on my face, like almost. I think the brand of this cleanser is Youth to the People. It's made in California and it has 8 fluid ounces. I think this cost me around $36, and you can only find it at Sephora from what I know. The reason I started using that was because Nikki DiMartino, she did a skincare video and she swore by this cleanser and like a few other products, but mostly the cleanser had really drastically changed her skin. It like reduced redness and all that, and up until this point of buying it, my skin hasn't been this good, so I'm convinced it's the cleanser that's mostly helped me out. Gentle, and it's made with like natural ingredients, and you know, it's a glass bottle, so you're reducing plastic, so that's always good. That's also why I love the face halo, because I'm not having to throw away makeup wipes or use cotton balls and like throw things away constantly. After I've washed my face, I just let it air dry. I don't like putting towels on my face because I feel like that's just putting bacteria back onto your face. And the cellulose sponge gets most of the moisture off, so it air dries really quickly. The first serum that I use after washing my face is by Fourth Ray Beauty, and it's called Remedy. I rub about 3 to 4 drops of that all over my face, and then once that's soaked in, I use the Fourth Ray Beauty serum called Rainfall. I put like 2 drops of this one all over my face. I don't know why, but a little of it goes a really long way. This one feels a lot more tacky, so when it's drying on your skin, it's gonna feel like glue almost, but then it soaks in, you don't really feel it as much. After that, I use my e.l.f. Hello Hydration Face Cream with hyaluronic acid and peptide complex. This is my favorite moisturizer of all time. It feels so high-end. You'll know when you use it. It's like the perfect in-between of like thick and thin consistency, because it's thick enough to hydrate, but it's thin enough to not stay like really tacky just a few minutes after you put it on. The next product is a little bit newer. I've been trying it out for about like 2 months. It's by Glossier and it's called Future Dew Oil Serum Hybrid. Basically it's a serum but it feels like oils, and it's a cute little pink color when you pump it out. So I usually put a tiny amount in each section of my face because that adds like extra hydration and it locks in the moisturizer. This is supposed to be used as a last step in your skincare routine. And the last product that I don't use every night, but this is kind of like when I'm feeling washed out and more pale, because I do use like this on my face and body when I'm just not feeling cute. I don't like the winter. I love the sun and I love looking sun-kissed. So this is called Ologist. It is safe to use on your face and body. They have bigger bottles, but I like the small one. It lasts a really long time. I've barely used any product and I've had it for about a year. I put about 2 drops if I'm just going to mix it in with my moisturizer, and I kind of like mix it around on my hand first and then I put it on my face. And then, you know, don't forget to blend it down your neck and anywhere that's going to be visible. You want to make sure your face matches your body. One of the things I struggle with, just as like some extra advice on the side, the makeup you use can have a lot to do with the breakouts that you're having. So for the longest time I was using like drugstore concealers because they had great coverage and like I liked how they looked, but those were the main things breaking me out. And even like powders and stuff like that, I can't use a lot of things with SPF. I can't use anything with coconut in it. So just figure out like the key ingredients that are breaking you out and avoid at all costs. That way your skincare routine is so much easier. You don't have to work at reducing all the acne that you've gotten from these products. As of right now, the only drugstore product that I trust on my face is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. It has SPF 25 in it, but it doesn't irritate my skin for some reason. I don't know, this one just doesn't break me out. Other than that, I'm kind of sticking to medium to high end just because I don't want to have to work extra hard at calming down pimples. So ColourPop I would consider medium because it's very affordable. Right now this is my favorite concealer. It's the new Pretty Fresh concealer in the shade Light 50W. Also, their primer is bomb and it keeps my skin hydrated, which is so important. It is my favorite thing. Another pro tip is shaving your face. So I have this little, what do you call these? Electric razor, I guess. It's a little circle and you turn it on and you shave pretty much your whole face. Like I have fuzziness all over my face and my makeup looks so much better when I shave it. So yeah. Oh, especially the mustache area for me because I'm Hispanic and we were just all born with mustaches. You can find cheap little face razors on Amazon. Those are also my favorite thing to use for just quickly getting rid of a mustache, or like if my sideburns are growing out too far. I don't like my sideburns to be super grown out, so like this is like kind of where I shave it to. Yeah, and shaving is important because it's exfoliating your skin and it's getting off all the little dead skin cells that also cause a lot of buildup and breakouts. I have a giveaway for you. So the story behind this giveaway is not that I'm rich and can just give away things randomly, but that I made a ColourPop order in November and it didn't show up even though UPS said it did. And I was dealing with the whole thing, sending them emails and stuff, and ColourPop handled it very well and just sent me an entire other order that got to me in like less than a week. I never received the original order, so I was like, oh, I guess, you know, it must have gotten dropped off at someone else's house and they just took advantage and used the products. Apparently not. I received the package a couple days ago and it's like the end of January 2020, so I don't know, I guess the package got lost somewhere in USPS. Doesn't really make sense because it said delivered. I don't know how that works. So this is the package that they sent me. This is when they had their butterfly collection releasing, or whatever it was called. I don't remember the name of the collection, but you know the theme. This is the one I just got a couple days ago. It says I'm looking fabulous because it was Halloween time. So these are the products that are in the giveaway. The reason I'm giving them away is because these are Super Shock eyeshadows and those don't run out quickly. So I already have those, so I feel like I really don't need two of the same, you know. And then I've got beautiful glitter here in the shade Disco Lady. I have a Jelly Much eyeshadow in the shade No Rest for the Vivid, and there's a So Juicy plumping gloss in the shade Beechwood. This Super Shock shadow is in the shade Twitter Pated. This I can't say it, Super Shock Shadow is in the shade Golden Hour. I will be sending all of these, including the beautiful thing, because why not, to a lucky winner. Alright, so let me just explain how I'm going to do the giveaway. The giveaway is only for US residents. First, you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Second, you have to follow me on Instagram at periwinklesash. All of the instructions are going to be in the description in case you don't want to rewind and watch this. Don't forget to like this video, then go to my Instagram and like the last 5 posts, so the most recent Instagram posts. Go ahead and like those. When you're done with all that, comment the lollipop emoji underneath the most recent post. And the giveaway will end in a week from when I'm posting this video, so let me just write that right here. Okay, so I'm excited to do my first giveaway. Thank you so much for watching. Go and watch some of my other videos and give them a like, because I feel like a lot of people watch them and forget to like them. Please help the girl out. Okay, bye. Adios.
I'll show you to my bedroom. I'm liking this American boy, American boy. Take me on a trip, I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd love to see LA.